Hello everyone. I hope everyone who's watching here today is having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. So I have these water decals, but they look like they only would work or fit on short nails. So then I thought about it and I was like, what if I kind of sort of created a background on longer nails that matches the actual design of the decal? And voila, this is what came out, this idea of me coming up with an idea of using short length decals on nails that are actually longer. So I decided to go for something not too long. So I used these square tips, short square tips, and I thought these were the perfect length. So I started with the usual, the prepping, buffing, and getting the nails all ready for the application of the base coat. Okay. So since the background is looking like a cute, nice, warm, starry Christmas night, I went for the cat eye gels, hoping that there would be a perfect blend, for the background that will go nicely with the water decals. I think I made a good decision. Now what I did is I used the first black background and I applied 2 coats of the black solid black gel. That way each cat eye that I'm going to be applying will have a different display or like vibe like effect. You'll see later on in the video when I show you, because with different backgrounds, the different cat eye gels that you use will give a different display, performance, if you like. So these are the different cat eye gels that I used, and I've only got 4 colors, these 4 colors in my stash, and I decided to use each one on a different finger, like each one on each finger. Yeah. And I'm glad I decided to go with this because I wanted to see how they would look side by side, you know. And what I was going for was that I wanted to apply them and move the glitter with the magnet towards the edge of the nails. That way, when I lay the decals on the center of the nail, because it won't be covering the whole nail, when you see the side, it has that cat eye effect going on around them. So the first 2 nails, I was using Young Passion nails, cat eye gels, and it looks to me like they have more glitter in them, because even after moving them around with the magnet, there was still a lot of glitter in the center of the nail, but that was fine, it wasn't a problem. And then the last 2 gels that I used were Blink Girls cat eye gels, and you'll see that the difference with these 2 is that the glitters, I don't know if it's less, but they are more movable, like they were moving more fluently, and you know, spreading to where I wanted them to spread, and they left the center of the nail actually quite bare, and which means you saw the black background, and all the glitter, small glitters moved to the sides of the nail as I intended. But anyway, like I say, I'm glad I went with this decision because I got to compare and see the different ways that these gels move, you know, and perform their beautiful, you know, stunning performance with their gel, with their glitter, I mean. And it's a nice display, beautiful display. So after I've cured all of them, I keep showing you the effect that they have next to the bottle that it belongs to. And obviously for the pinky, I had to repeat one of the colors that I had already used. So I decided to use the one that I had previously used on my thumb. And you can see them after I've cured them, that there is a nice different effect compared to the other 2 that are next to it. But I'm glad I went for this decision. I love them. I love all of them. Anyway, here are the decals. You see how little, like how short they are, how small they actually come. But they come in this format, and I'm sure you must have seen these type of water decals where they are actually shapes to go onto your nail, and this is how. And what's annoying is that they always come in the short, well, at least let me say that's what I've been coming across. They are always coming in the short length. So as you can see here, I'm cutting them up to size, and I made a mess of not lining them next to each other after cutting them, because there's somewhere where I look confused trying to figure out which decal goes onto which nail. Anyway, over here I'm pressing them down, trying to lay them flat on the edges of the nail, because the edges of the decal was just not laying flat onto the nail. And you will see where I keep dipping my finger in the water, because the paper of the decal would keep sticking onto my finger instead of sticking and laying flat on the nail. I think it would be because there would still be too much water under the paper, so it only needs a certain amount of water to be able to lay on the nail. So I kept pressing the water out while making sure that it still keeps in its place and it doesn't move around. So this whole process took a bit too long, and I took a bit long because I had to keep trying to make sure that everything is staying flat onto the nail. Here and there you'll see there are mistakes here and there, and they just didn't want to lay flat, and by the time they dried up all wrinkled up. Yeah. So I was trying something over here. I wanted to see if they would look nicer if they were all matte or if they were all glossy. But after checking them side by side, matte versus gloss, it was like a no-brainer. Obviously, the gloss brought everything to the forefront, and it made everything stand out. Everything that needed to stand out was standing out, if you catch my drift. So I went with the glossy decision, obviously. So a funny little story over here. I thought I had recorded, or I was recording the last 3 fingers, obviously, and I cannot find the recording everywhere, so it is clear that I did not record them, and I apologize for that if you did want to see it. And but whatever I did on the first 2 fingers is exactly what I did with the last 3 fingers. And you actually will see it at the end. No, actually you have seen it at the beginning of the video, but you'll also see it at the end of the video. So that's it for these nails. It's easy and simple, I think, and if you like the idea and you want to try it out yourself, you may go ahead and add all the bling that you want. But for me, I went with less is more for this video. Or what do you think? I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making them. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Oh yeah, fun fact time. Did you know that the students in Mexico learn hieroglyphics in math class? All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Take care.